So, Miss Michelle, any problems other than what I see already going on with your skin that you'd like to share with me? What is it that you'd like to accomplish with your skincare today?
Just less dryness.
Okay, okay. What are you using so far?
I use Clinique, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Is it for oily skin or for dry?
Well, I thought I had oil, dry skin, so
Mm-hmm.
the lady, she just gave me
Mm-hmm.
what she thought I needed.
Okay, so that tells me a lot. Does she have dry skin? Why? How can we tell?
Pores.
Larger pores and what else? The breakout. When you are dry, you do not have a breakout because there's not a lot of oil. And so what's happening, remember being an esthetician, you gotta, that's why it's important to know theory. So what's happening is, because Michelle is using dry products, what does it have in it? It has more oil to give her oil. And so because she has some oiliness, it's adding on to what she's having, which is causing her to break out because it's putting too much in her system.
So that means it's comedogenic.
Yes, it's comedogenic. Yes, ma'am. So we're going to try and regulate her skin, but what I'm going to do, we're going to use, you're not allergic to aspirin, are you?
No.
Okay. We're going to use the Vital C cleanser first, and then we're going to use the Ageless cleanser of Image, but it has vitamin A or retin-A in it, so it can help take up some of that, but it'll open it up for when I feed it with this vitamin C and these enhancers. It's going to help her skin perform better. So I have this, and then I have a hydrating serum because she's not less oily, she's dehydrated. Dehydration needs hydration, so that's why we're using a mixture of the vitamin C. And also we're going to use a hyaluronic enhancer, and you can actually put that in anything. I would only put it in either the mask or the moisturizer because I want it to stay on to feed her skin. If I put it in the cleanser, it's going to wash it back off. So the enhancers are designed to stay on the skin. I'm going to also use an antioxidant enhancer. What does the antioxidant do?
It's anti-social. I said it's anti, so
Keep something from oxidizing.
Well, yeah, but when you deal with breakout, remember what kind of facial did y'all learn? Oxygen. So it's going to go inside when I feed it after to help fight any bacteria that wants to stay in those pores. So I'm going to open it up. So we're going to start with the cleansing first, which is and what I'm doing here is I'm warming it up, but we always do what first? The décolleté. We're going to start with the décolleté and then go up. Because whatever you want to do to the face, you always want to do with the décolleté or the chest. And I'm just cleansing really, really good. I want to get in that area where she's breaking out. Then also, even here, break out here along this area can be hormonal. It could be cycle time. She could be going through something hormonally. She could be taking something that's messing with her hormones. So knowing that, but since I see she has breakout here on her cheeks, then that lets me know again that she's oily. And also, she's dehydrated. Again, why? Because she's soaking up the water. I'm having to reapply because it dried out. taper off. Oh, I need some towels. Are you a picker?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. So we gonna have to leave those alone so that you don't have the dark spots. You always want to make sure how much water you have on your hand because you don't want to drown them. They lie down. I'm going to taper off. Thank you. A little too warm. Hold it like I showed you guys. Feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now this cleanser that I'm about to apply on your skin is gonna have just a little tingle in it, but let me know if it's a little bit too much for you, okay? It's probably gonna feel like it's heating up on you. Now I don't want to do too much rubbing with this one because this one has the retin-A in it. And if I wanted to, I could let it sit for a few seconds. It's not going to get the effect of the peel, but it's still going to work for her. Feeling okay, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to cool it all the way down. Okay. So what's our next step?
Yellow
Cleanse?
Yellow say exfoliate, right?
Mm-mm. Cleanser. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a scrub. It's a rice scrub, but it's very gritty. You have to be really careful with it. And I'm gonna mix it with the vitamin C cleanser. So you can tailor make what your client needs. I'm gonna start here on the décolleté and work my way up. So because I wanna exfoliate, I'm gonna make sure I'm putting a little bit more pressure, just so I can get that excess skin off. And just as a note, not for what you're learning in class, you can do 2 different types of exfoliant. Like sometimes I'll do this scrub on my skin, and then I'll put a chemical peel on top of it. It just depends on how deep I want it or how I want it to work with me. So you as the esthetician can look at somebody and say, hey, I think I need to do A, B, C, and D to get better results for them. Because they may not come back, but you want them to have great results so that they will, and they will see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We passed 10 minutes. Is that
Okay, you can take it off.
Okay.
Let's start off.